wisdom, knowledge, that's all I wanna share. Be a friend through it all, be the one you can call. Together forever, we will be. Together forever, you and me. Together forever, just follow my lead. Together forever, our legacy.
Hey guys, welcome back to Vicky and Mom, the podcast where two generations, two perspectives, and one unbreakable bond come together for real, raw conversations. We're talking life, love, lessons, and everything in between, from growing pains to glow ups, family traditions to modern dilemmas. We won't always agree, we'll definitely overshare, and we promise to keep it honest. So whether you're listening with your parents, your children, or just craving conversations that feel like home, you're in the right place. Now let's get into it. So my Vicky's not feeling very well today, guys. She's a bit sick, so she's not really in the mood, I would say. But she said she still wanted to do the podcast. So today we're going to talk about dream jobs and wild ambitions. What's your dream job? Have you ever thought about that? Like where you want to be when you are older, or what aspirations do you have? Well, where do you see yourself in like 5 years?
Maybe I could be like like a fashion designer, a tennis player, gymnastics player, football, basketball, and like
You're really doing that much?
hockey. And
Hockey? Where did that come from? I definitely know that tennis because that's what you're doing right now. Gymnastics as well. Fashion designer. I think that you would be a very good fashion designer. Like the way you cut up clothes in this house and just come out looking like one of those Japanese dolls that are just, yeah, very, very pretty. You could definitely be I would definitely wear your clothes. I'll model for you. Definitely tennis as well.
she's the muse.
Yeah. Definitely tennis. You're getting very, very good at that too, according to your coach. So, and then gymnastics. Yeah, you're going back in next month, isn't it? Yeah.
All the gymnastics tricks I know, I taught them myself since I was 6, because I was supposed to have a gymnastics coach, and but one day she like fell and did something with her ankle.
Yeah, she broke her ankle. Yeah.
So she couldn't teach me anymore. So I just decided to try and do a cartwheel, and I did my first one, which was one-handed, so I could do a one-handed cartwheel on both hands. Then I started doing more cartwheels and stuff like that, handstands and stuff. I just kept on practicing, and now I'm really good at that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Well, my dream job used to actually be I always wanted to be a flight attendant, a stewardess, I call it. So growing up, that's always what I wanted to be until I actually grew up and I found out that it's a great risk, first of all, but also it doesn't really earn that much. Like flight attendants don't really earn. I always had this idea that because you're high up in the sky and you earn like a lot, but it's not true at all actually. So it kind of put a dent in it. And then also I think sometimes you aspire to be something, but when you're growing up and going through life, that changes for you. So whereas I used to want to be a flight attendant, I honestly right now I don't know exactly what I want to do. I'm studying psychology, and forensic psychology interests me, which is why I'm studying it. But I'm not sure I want to be a psychologist. So with that being said, I think that if I do use my psychology degree, it would be maybe like a backup plan. But in my ideal world, I don't want to work. Like, I don't want to work for anybody. I just want to have my companies and have them run by the people that I hire to run them, and just sit back and, focus on my children and what they're doing and pushing them in the right direction. So my ideal job is to be like a housewife slash entrepreneur, but the type that can just sit back and relax and just do the nice things and not work hard. I want other people to work hard for me. I don't want to, and I pay them. That's, yeah, that's in my ideal world. So I've shared a bit about my past and present, what I used to want and what I want now. Now we can do a little bit of role play. If I had that job, that's what the role play is called. So if you had the job of a fashionista, a fashion designer, what would your ideal day look like? So you're 20 years old, living in a nice penthouse in the city of London. You wake up. What does your day look like being a fashion designer?
I wake up, go take a shower, go to like, if I'm really famous, I got 2 security guards. I go outside to go to the shop.
Did you say you have security guards?
I go outside to the shop to buy some more clothes, like some more fabric and clothes and stuff like that I can cut up and turn into beautiful pieces of clothing. Then I can go back to my house with my sewing kit and stuff like that, and then like I could start sewing these clothes together, and then like I I go to like the interviews where I see who's good at modeling and who isn't, and
To go to castings, so yeah.
And they can be plus size, like however, but as long as they're good at modeling and
they fit your clothes, of course. They have to fit your clothes. You make the clothes off of the, yeah.
I don't personally me. I don't like think that like the body size matters, because some like most like like people that make clothes like think like, oh, she has to be slimmer, oh, she has to like look prettier, or she can't be a model. Personally, I just think that as long as you get like being kind to your colleagues and just appreciative of the chance you get, I honestly don't mind. So yeah, I'll just like make the clothes, go to the interviews, see who's good at modeling or whatever. And maybe I can also so yeah, they'll have a practice test and they'll get hired if they're good.
Okay. And I mean, what kind of clothing would you be designing? Like,
so there could be like one like a peacock one, so it practically you wear it and it's like it looks like a peacock outfit, but when you do like this with the arms, like pieces of like things like the practically wings.
yes.
And then like there's like this thing at the back and it just goes like over your head, so it looks like an
Okay. Maybe you should design it at some point, and then we can showcase in the podcast and see. Like some days we can, when we have an episode and you've designed something, we can actually wear it and show people like your designs, and that's good promotion for your business, right? Who knows? You will get some clients. You're really not well, are you? Oh, okay. Um, so, you kind of described, so basically your day would just look like waking up, going to castings, buying fabric for your designs,
Oh,
and
sorry about that.
that's okay.
I also if I could buy like some food and stuff for like any homeless people if I see anyone. And yeah, I did say one day if I become president, I will help the whole entire world.
So you want to become president?
I can be a fashionista, but I have like multiple jobs. I can also become president, and because I want to help people.
Well, you'll become prime minister then, I guess, because we don't have a president here. We have prime ministers. Yeah. So that's what you want to do as well, get into politics to help the community and help the country. And so what do you see yourself helping them with? Like,
They any like starving, then I can like buy them a house and stuff and give them some money for like a starter job to like keep them going, and then like I can also like help like build more adoption centers, and maybe like even take in some kids to like
foster.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I can like find the like right homes for them, because like all kids deserve like parents, but not all parents deserve kids. So I want to get them to the right home where they feel loved and comfortable, and just help the world, and like help anyone like
Struggling.
yeah, like just be in the right mindset and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that idea. Like a philanthropist, right?
What's
You
that?
want to do philanthropy. That's basically when you just all the stuff that you mentioned, kind of, just giving back is philanthropy. Just giving back to the community, giving back to the people that need it.
I've always wanted to do that since I was like
Yeah, I've
5.
always wanted to do that too. That's really one of the my dream aspirations is to be a philanthropist as well.
Because remember that time we were out and like there's this guy, and he was like asking for money, and I looked at you and I was like, Mom, you got £1 or something?
Yeah.
So you said no, so I started digging in my wallet to find something. And also, anytime I go to where there's like this guy sitting there, so I always get like an extra thing. I said like, "Oh, Mom, can I have some chips?" But when I get the chips, I like usually give it to him.
Yeah.
Some water too.
Yeah. And we donate to the food bank already every week. So that's something that we already do. But there's a lot more that goes into philanthropy than just donate. It's not just donating money, it's also donating your time, your energy. One of my dreams is to go to Africa and build like mobile homes. And I kind of already put the whole plan together. So I'm just letting it sit there until it comes to reality. But I want to build homes in like the villages that are out that where the kids need it, and just build like a home where the children can, be creative, be themselves, be happy, eat, drink, learn. So that is one of my dream aspirations. But yeah. So we're pretty much on the same page. We can do all of that stuff together. We're going to do all of that stuff together.
I just
So,
want
yeah.
to see like everyone like just happy, and like I feel like some people they could be going through something, but they don't feel like seen or heard. So when I'm like doing a speech like to the community, like people are gathered there, I'm gonna ask like everyone that's like needs some like help or company. Gonna ask them to step up. I'm gonna ask them a few questions and just support them, and just know that they're not alone in the whole way there. Just yeah, I want to see everyone happy. No one has to starve. No one has to like beg. They just happy. They just living. They're just glad to be alive. Because like not even like kids, like some people just don't care if they're on the streets. They're just like some people are too quick to judge without knowing the full story. So I feel like sometimes just even if it's just for a short while, you just need to be heard.
I agree. I agree that a lot of times when we see homeless people, we judge and we don't actually know their backstory. Like we only see what's in front of us now, maybe, a drug addict or an alcoholic. But that person actually has an impressive background that we know nothing about, that we've maybe never even lived. Maybe they come from money and life has just done that to them, or maybe they have studied and they had a great job, they had a family, they had a good life, and life happened.
Because I have this book called Mr. Stink, and in it there's like this girl being bullied, but like she wants to, but her sister's always been like the star. She has so many practices. Her sister's like the favorite, yeah, like
right.
the
Right,
scene.
the popular favorite girl, right.
And her parents practically don't even know that she's there. So, and there's like this man sitting on the bench. His name is Mr. Stink, and she's like, and yeah, and the girl that like is not like seen by her parents is like she's being bullied by these other girls at school and stuff. And so like no one, like people like pass by the homeless man and stuff. But one day the girl goes up to talk to the homeless man.
Mm-hmm.
Because like while she's eating like a chocolate wrapper or something. So she goes up and speaks to him. Like that's the first person that's like approached him in the day.
Right.
But like people don't really approach him because he smells bad. That's why his
Right.
name is Mr.
Mr. Stink, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But she tries her best to be polite, and he's really happy. So like they just like start like talking more because her parents would never let her talk to like people like that. Let's just say like that. So she like starts like being like becoming more friends with him.
Right.
And then like her parents like she's like sneaks him into like her basement, into like this shed. But her dad is the only one that notices her, like being like her dad's the only one that's being kind to her.
Right.
Her mom is just like her mom's practically neglecting her.
Yeah, just being mean.
Yeah. And so like she sneaks a Mr. Stink into her like shed, like
right.
So because it was about to start raining, and every single day she'd start like giving him more food and stuff.
Right.
And her dad, and then one day, she was about to sneak down to the shed to like give him something to eat.
Right.
When her bratty little sister comes, and like she's like, "What's she doing?" And I'm like, "Nothing." So from then, her like, she's like trying to do something. Like her sister was like saying like aspirational, and she was like blocking her pathway. So then, like her sister's like, "Tell me," and she's like, "No," and then something happens, and then she like pulls her sister's hair, and tells her to be quiet because she's
She
just
pulled her sister's hair.
Yeah, she's just being like she just got fed up by her bratty little sister. So then her sister screams, and the mom wakes up. And the mom and the dad wakes up, and the mom tells the dad to like go down there with a flashlight and check. The dad goes down there, and he doesn't say anything. He's like, "There's nothing there." But the next morning, the dad goes up to the girl that's being friends with Mr. Thick, and he's like, "I saw what was in that shed. I saw him in the shed," and he was like, he has to. I mean, he could stay there for only a day. Then he has to go before. Yeah, before your mom finds out. Because like the daughter and the dad have this bonding thing.
Okay.
And then there's the mom. She was like being like she was about to get something for the news, like I think. And like the man, so like then the man comes up to the window. He comes out of the shed up to the window, and he's like, "Where's my like bacon and eggs and like sandwiches, please?"
Oh Lord.
And then the mom says, and she's like, "Who is that?" But the man there trying to interview the mom so that she can make it on the television is like that. He's like, "Is that a homeless person living in your shed?" And then the mom was like, "I don't know how he got there." Then she like glances at the daughter, but then the man like, Mr. Sink was saying like, "Sorry to bother you, but I've been waiting for a long time now." Yeah. Then then afterwards, the mom she like pretends like she helped the homeless man.
Right.
Yeah,
kind of,
but like
yeah.
she doesn't let any of like her daughter take any of the credit. Like her like the daughter, like the ones that's not the favorite, she's like a shy she doesn't like being on television. So then she goes up like on the television the next day with Mr. Stink and stuff. She's getting a call from the Prime Minister and stuff like that. And then like one day before they go up on the television, like it was raining, so the girl and Mr. Stink decided to go to Starbucks, but everyone started running out because of the smell. So they just started drinking together, like a tea. While he had coffee, she had tea because it's more suitable for her age. So then I think she's 12 actually, and her sister's like 10, 9, but definitely bratty.
Right.
So but afterwards, they were like just hanging out together and stuff like that. Then her mom kept on like shooting like glances at her, like you why would you do that? And stuff like that. Then, so after that, there's like this gal. She got like it's Christmas and going on shopping spree. Like her bullies are at the same shop, and they walk out because when they were first talking, for the first time, Mr. Stinker noticed it something on her back. But then she told Mr. Stink that when she was leaving school, like her bully patted her back and said Merry Christmas while laughing at what her friends. Turns out she stuck something on her back and like
kick me or something.
Yeah, kick me.
That's old. Yeah, we used to do that
know.
in school.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Then the bully was coming out of the Christmas shop and she was and she said to Mrs. Stink, "There's my bully." And the bully came up to her and she was like, "Oh, being friends with old homeless men now." And then like she kept on saying something, and then Mr. Stink was like, "Be quiet and like something up your foot," or like or like something.
It's an interesting book. So the book is called Mr. Stink, you said. So I'm going to, for anybody that is interested in reading, and for all of you that is interested in reading the book, I will put the name and the author down below so you guys can purchase or go to the library and borrow the book.
Then at the end, if she found, like, the family found, because on the television, they found out that the daughter was actually the one that helped, and the mom was getting like
the credit,
turning red with embarrassment.
Right.
So then afterwards, they go back to the house, and like Mr. Stink like tells her that he was actually like a lord, but his wife and his unborn baby died in a fire while he was out with his friends.
That's his story.
Yeah, and then he didn't want to live in that, but she said like he had a dream, and she pointed at a star, said that was her, and she was like, and then his new unborn baby and his wife like died in the fire in the house,
no.
And he didn't want to like live in the house anymore because it just had bad memories.
Right.
So then after the mom finds out that he was a lord, she starts taking out all the china teapots and stuff for him.
Right.
But then the little girl said to him like, "Can I please come with you? I want to be a wanderer with you." But then he was like, "I don't know, you have to ask your mom," and stuff like that. So like he was like, "No, please don't tell my mom." She was like, "I have to." And he goes out into the kitchen, says something to the mom, like they're speaking. Then the mom comes up to her daughter's room, starts crying and hugging her, saying like, "Oh, I never knew you felt this way. I'm so sorry. Can you still stay with us?"
Oh, bless.
Yeah. Oh, and her bratty sister started bonding with her because like they started getting along. And then like before when the Prime Minister wanted to see Mr. Stink, he was like, "Oh yeah, we can just use you for this and that," making people think that we're good. And then he was like being rude to Mr. Stink, and Mr. Stink was like, "No, I'm not having that." And then the girl walks up to the Prime Minister and says what Mr. Stink said to her bully. So like something in your something with a fur, I can't remember. But then at the end, Mr. Stink has to continue wandering. So they go outside, and they leave, and she like hugs him, and she said, and he points to a star that's next to his wife's star, and says, "If you ever miss me, I'll be there." And the ending made me cry because it was so cute.
Yeah, that is such a beautiful book. Nice book. So again, I'm gonna tag it down below for anyone that wants to read it. Victoria loves to read, so she has a vivid, she's very creative, a lot of imagination, a lot of creativity in that brain of yours. So lovely. But that story points out to what we was talking about. You never know someone's background. You never know where they come from. Now you're saying he was homeless, he was a wanderer, but he was a lord. He used to be a lord. He used to have, live in a mansion with his family and his wife. And then his wife got pregnant and died with the baby in the house fire. And ever since, he became a wanderer because that affects you as a person. When traumatic life events are things that will definitely steer you from life, period. So I think that's a very, don't cry, baby.
Because like it's just like really cute how like she doesn't want him to leave, but like she also wants to stay with her family, but like they've had each other's back. He was the first person that she was the first person that felt comfortable like to talk with someone. And then like
why are you crying? It's just a book. It does happen in real life as well, but Victoria's a very emotional little girl. Everything just, if you kill a bee or something and she's around, she's just gonna cry and ask you why you killed it, and it has feelings and all. Oh, baby, don't cry. It's okay. It's a very nice book, though. So thank you for sharing, and thank you for being so into it and emotional about it. That's okay, right? It's all good. You okay? Yeah. You wanna finish this up? Sure. Okay. All right. So, um, tell us one skill that you would like to grow for your dream. So, what is something that you, if you had like a magic wand and you can wish for yourself anything that is going to contribute to the person that you want to become, like a skill, what would you wish for?
Mm, I would probably wish that I can always tell when someone needs help, and I can always um I can always make people feel happier and stuff, and um um if and just yeah, just and
Okay.
one wish, if I had a magic wand and I could wish for anything to happen in the world, and you had three wishes, it would be end world hunger, stop bad people, so
Stop violence and
yeah,
crimes and
and and make the world a better place, and everyone has a house and stuff, and everyone feels loved, and no one's afraid to tell anyone how they feel. So yeah.
I love that. I love that. I love that for you. Lovely. Okay. Well, so we said that your dream job would be like being a fashion stylist, being a tennis player, gymnastics, philanthropist. Being a fashionista, what outfit would you wear? What what So imagine you have an office where you need to go into, because obviously you being a fashion designer, you're gonna have people that have to work for you. You have people that need to draw, the people that need to, you're gonna do some of the work, but to be more on a big scale level, you're gonna have other people that have to do the work, right? So what's your dream job profile? What would you look like? You're 20 years old. You wake up. What's the first thing you grab out of your closet to put on? What
Like a very chic thing, so maybe one of those scarves that you see in the movies, like Emily in Paris, or The Devil Wears Prada, and then maybe there's this outfit, and it's the long beige jacket, the pants, and this heels what red on the thing,
Louis Vuittons?
yeah, and some long pants.
Okay.
The reason I actually ever started loving heels is the sound they make when they make contact with the ground. I just
Yeah.
love the click, it sounds so satisfying to me,
Yeah.
and that's why I like to wear heels and stuff like that. So yeah, and maybe a Gucci purse,
A
you
good
know,
cheaper.
and
Okay. Yeah.
a Gucci, or a Dior hat or something, some very expensive perfume,
Okay.
and
Why do they have to be Gucci and Dior and stuff like that?
it's not even that it has to be that. It's just it just needs to look chic. It just has to
Right.
slay.
Slay. Got it. Okay. Got it. Okay. Okay. Well, we've learned a lot about your aspirations and creativity today, which is very nice to hear. And then you sharing about Mr. Sting got a bit emotional there, which is a good thing because you're just feeling with the character, and I think when you go outside, it's the same thing when you see homeless people. You always get very emotional about it, and you ask why does homelessness need to exist and stuff like that. But
Anytime you tell me to pray before I go to sleep, I always just pray that like everything good for everyone. No one deserves to go through this or that, and I had to keep it short because it's longer. But Mr. Stick has some pictures in it, and yeah, just gonna feel but yeah, honestly, if I was that girl, I'd definitely do the same thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't personally like care about being told off like for sneaking someone into the shed, as long as they're happy or like they're like not like soaked or drenched in car and like they feel seen and
I mean, you also have to consider the dangers that are attached to that as well. Because in this book, Mr. Stink was obviously a nice guy, didn't want to hurt you, didn't want to, but in real life it's different sometimes, and some people, I wouldn't say they do deserve to be in that position, but some people are not good people like Mr. Stink, and they will take advantage of you, and they will take advantage of your family, and they will take advantage of the circumstances. So I think that although the book has a good story, it's a beautiful story, obviously, because Mr. Stink used to be, rich, and he was a nice guy. It's not always like that in real life, so it's, always be very cautious about who you let in, about who you open up to, who you be vulnerable with in life, because not all good people are good people, not all people are good people, so that's a very important lesson that I want to give to you.
I think that there might be a movie about Mr. Stink.
And there might be. We can look it up. We can look up for it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with us today. Give us your stories about maybe, any person that is homeless, that, that has a backstory. We would love for you to engage with us. You can drop us an email. You can comment under this video. Obviously, like the video, share it with your family and friends, people that that want to hear it or that are interested in this dynamic. And things that they want to talk about, the people that are going to engage with us, and give us their stories, and that we can engage with or give our feedback on, or give our opinions on, or give our views on. So that's it for today. We're going to keep it nice and brief because, like I said, my baby's not feeling well, so I'm not going to keep her here for too long today. But thank you guys for tuning in again, and we will see you next week on another episode of
Vicky and Mom,
the podcast. And oh, by the way, next week we're not having Vicky. We are having Vicky's brother, Isaac, is going to be here to talk to us.
My favorite person.
A bit more
Teenage
topics. So Vicky won't be here to chime in because it's not really for her age. But the week after she will be back. So thank you guys so much for watching, and have a good week ahead of you. Bye.
And by the way, if you're an emotional person like me and you're reading Mr. Stink, you might want to grab a bunch of tissues.
Wisdom, knowledge, that's all I wanna share. Be a friend through it all. Be the one you can call. Together forever.